So you go up here to your search icon, you open that up, and if you're in the Bible, you have Top Bible, ESV. You can click on this. Any of these blue links here are clickable or searchable, something like that. And then you can do Top Bibles. You can do, Top Bible would be, for me it's the ESV. You can do All Bibles or All Open Bibles. So let's say you had 3 or 4 Bibles open. You could search just those Bibles. So you have a number of different options here. So we did All Bibles. We click on this first blue link, go down to All Bibles. And what we did was we skipped these 2 middle ones and we went to All Passages. And this is where we could define what we want to look at. So if you just kind of go through, you can see that there's some already here. So I just want to search Mark, Luke, John. I want to search Acts through Revelation or Acts, Romans through Revelation. There's all these different options here. Let's just do Matthew. So we're going to do Matthew, and then we're going to type the word dream. Click that, and we'll search Matthew in all of our Bibles for the word dream or something like that. Now, this is what we get. Usually it's in passages. What we ended up doing was going over to grid. So we click grid, and this will lay them in a different manner. They'll display them differently. That's going to take a little bit because it's working through all of those translations that I have. All right, finally, here it is. And expand it. When I go all the way over to the side, it'll give me a translation of that verse. Hard to see because it's so big, but the blue highlight tells us what translation is the active translation over here on the right. And remember, every verse that has a colored box filled in means that that translation has that word in that verse. So if we scroll through, let me see, this translation here, whatever this one is, does not have the word dream in this. But you can see if I hover over that little box, it gives me the verse in that translation. So you can look at it, it appeared to him in a vision. So this translation uses the word vision and not dream, but you can see that it's not colored in. This is the basic of what's going on with this grid. It's the colored boxes will tell you what translation, and you can click on these translations on the top, and if it's highlighted now, I go over here, and in the right section, this is the amplified version, because that's the one that's highlighted. So I can go back to the ESV, I can click any of these and that'll highlight it. It'll make that active. But I can also click, well, I can hover as I showed you, but I can also click on that and it will open that translation. Did you see what I did there? I just want to point it out again. So let's say I'm looking right here. I'm looking at this strange one and I see that there's no colored box here, but I want to see what does that translation have to say. So I hover over it and then I left click it and it will open it up. So you can have quick access to these other translations. Let's look at this one. This one actually is one of the only ones that has a colored box here. This is the Message. So we'll click. We have the word dream in this verse. It's actually a range of verses, 24 and 25. But anyways, hopefully that's helpful.